Hi everyone. It is me, Tuxedo Mask, Evening Wear Hide here, Darian here, and today I'm going to be filming from in the bathroom. But why I chose to do this is not needed. So anyway, I'm going to give my thoughts on Sailor Moon on the Sega Genesis or the Sega Beginning. Now, this Sailor Moon game is the only Sega game that we know of. If there's any others out there, and we got this from Amazon or Strong Woman, you know, for a Yule gift. So in here, you get to play as the five Sailor Fighters, the six Sailor Fighters at the time, or five of them, and it's only one player. So if you were thinking you could play as two players, think again, you cannot do that. Now, this game takes stead sometime years after, sometime after the Dark Kingdom. But hell, it could be sometime after the Black Moonkin, sometime after the Death Blasters, sometime after the Dead Moon Big Top, sometime after whatever Sailor Galactia's team was called. So in this one, Sailor Moon and Sailor Mercury and Quicksilver, Sailor Mars, Sailor Red World, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor King World, Sailor Venus, Sailor Hellish World. Sailor Moon, Serena has a dream that Queen Beryl's come back, and Jadeite, Nephlite, Zoisite, and Millikite have come back. Now, this game, there is a way to beat it. There's two ways. One, you put it on smooth, but if you do that, you might go for about 3 worlds and the game will be over. If you keep it on middle, you got to give yourself about 7 lives to even do it. And you're going to need all those 7 lives because you're going to be dying a lot. But if you got 7 lives between those 6 furlongs, then you'll make it through everyone. You'll make it by beating the first fiend. You'll make it by beating Jadeite and Nephlite and Zoisite and Millikite. You'll even make it. You'll be queen. You'll even have to fight me. I'm brainwashed in the game again. And then you'll have to make Queen Beryl. If you put it on hard setting, which God forbid if you do, because it won't care if you have 7. Give yourself 7 lives. 7 furlongs between those furlongs. 7 lives there. You're gonna die. It's just going to happen. The game's going to team up on you. You're going to get your rear kicked by every fiend out there you fought. You wouldn't be getting your rear kicked by. And you won't even make it that far if you put it on hard. So put it on middle and give yourself 7 lives if you at least want to go through and fight every foe in the game. Like, Jadeite, Nephrite, Zoisite, Millikite, and even Queen Beryl. What do I think? How is the gameplay? Oh, the gameplay works very well, but there is some times in the game where you get hit for no ground, sake or why. You'll be hitting a foe or one of the fiends, and nothing will happen. It'll behave as if your blows aren't doing anything to them. And sometimes the fiends like to gang up behind you. They like to team up behind you. They like to hit you from behind and hit you in the middle, hit you from behind and lead of you, and sometimes you have no choice but to do your outstanding strike. And if you choose to do your outstanding strike in this game, it's going to take might away from you. So work it wisely. There are outstanding lives you can get in some of these worlds that will show up as a Sailor Moon doll just standing there. You can get food, you can get drinks, which will help you get your might back up. But that's mostly it beyond what you're going to get. You might get a rose that I throw in some of the worlds. If you get that, that will help give your might back as well. Now, a lot of folks out here will say, oh, well, why didn't you get Sailor Moon on the over Nintendo Glee setup? Because it wasn't for sale on Amazon or Strong Woman. And all the sellers were like, oh, I don't got the game, but hey, I got the box. You want to buy the box from me? And I understand in that game, you fight all the fiends that were on all the first followings of Sailor Moon instead of fighting Jadeite, Nephrite, Zoisite, and Millikite. But you still fight me, who's brainwashed at the end of that game, and you still fight Queen Beryl. So, anyway, that's just my thoughts on the Sailor Moon on a Sega beginning, and I think it's a good game, even though it's only one player. And if you overcome that handicap, then I guess you got a good game. You know? So, I'll see you all later. Take care. And if you want to watch the film that Sailor Moon made earlier this morning talking about how Dwayne got into Sailor Moon, watch the film over here if you want. Goodbye.